It's not breaking news that manufacturing is leaving China. Over the last 20 years, Chinese manufacturing has dominated over the rest of the world. This was driven primarily from optimized shipping lanes and extremely cheap labor rates by way of government subsidies. These two benefits made enough sense financially for brands to withstand quality issues, shipping timelines, communication barriers, and annual production delays during the Lunar New Year timeline. However, in the last 3 months, Chinese manufacturing got hit by what can only be described as a perfect storm of incidents. A mixture of long-standing issues and new challenges such as high tariffs, COVID-19, and increased geopolitical tensions have resulted in a mass exodus from Chinese manufacturing, and triggered the start of the downfall of the country's manufacturing dominance. To understand what might make China fail, however, requires an understanding of what made China's manufacturing economy so successful in the first place. China grew to become the world's factory over the course of the last 40 years. This started with former President Deng Xiaoping ordering an economic reform in the late 1970s and introducing the concept of a free market to China for the first time. All of a sudden, a mixture of loosened state regulations and access to the world's largest, youngest, workforce in the world made China the perfect place to outsource manufacturing. Cheap labor rates and proximal access to quickly growing consumer populations in Southeast Asia made China one of the most lucrative business hubs in the world. It quickly overtook the United States in 2011 to become the world's largest manufacturer, driving growth in the nation's GDP by 40%. Over the course of these 40 years, the world around China also underwent an enormous digital transformation. Consumer electronics proliferated homes and workplaces, with paper and pens replaced by phones, tablets, and computers for nearly every knowledge worker. Through quick planning, China was able to quickly adapt its manufacturing capabilities and develop specialized industries like electronics and PCB manufacturing. Entire cities like Shenzhen were constructed for the sole purpose of enabling more rapid manufacturing of consumer electronics. This maturation point in China's exponential growth curve, however, led to a few unforeseen circumstances. The price and speed at which China was able to produce goods started to slow as the country's population grew, and its presence on a global stage drew attention around environmental and wage regulations. Specialization drove labor rates up, resulting in the average manufacturing hourly labor rate settling at about $6.50 an hour, up almost 20% from previous years. A global trade war with the U.S. spurred by the Trump administration also dealt a fatal blow towards Chinese manufacturing.